Hello, we have spent significant time discussing the tyranny of insulin, the power of healthy fats, and the relief that comes from controlling your hunger. But today we are going to talk about a biological process that is far more profound than weight loss. We are going to discuss the ultimate anti-aging tool. I am talking about the mechanism that allows your body to eat its own damaged, broken, and cancerous cells, and then use those components to build something new and vital. The name of this process is autophagy. The word autophagy comes from the Greek, auto meaning self, and phagein meaning to eat. It literally means self-eating. And while that sounds alarming, it is, in fact, the most sophisticated form of detoxification and renewal available to your body. My name is Professor Marcus Fischer. Today, we are going to demystify this Nobel Prize-winning science. We will explain how this self-cleaning system works, why the modern world has accidentally turned it off, and how you can flip the switch back on to maximize your cellular health and longevity. Let's begin by understanding what autophagy actually does. Think of your cells, especially your brain cells and liver cells, as being like small, bustling cities. Over time, these cities accumulate garbage, damaged proteins, malfunctioning mitochondria, our cellular power plants, and old, toxic components that are no longer working correctly. If you don't clean this junk up, it clogs the machinery, leading to inflammation, damage, and ultimately, disease. This accumulation is one of the primary mechanisms of biological aging. Autophagy is the system of cellular recycling. When activated, the cell sends out specialized structures that seek out these damaged parts. They wrap them up, pull them into a specialized digestive sac called a lysosome, and then break them down into their fundamental building blocks: amino acids, fatty acids, and simple sugars. The genius of the system is that the cell then takes these broken down components and recycles them to build new, stronger, and more efficient cellular parts. Autophagy is not just clearing out the trash, it is simultaneously running a sophisticated rebuilding project. It is swapping out your old sputtering engines for brand new, high-efficiency models. Shutterstock. This process is critical for longevity and disease prevention. By cleaning out misfolded proteins and damaged mitochondria, autophagy plays a key role in protecting against neurodegenerative diseases like Parkinson's and Alzheimer's. By removing dysfunctional precancerous cells and repairing DNA damage, it acts as a powerful anti-cancer mechanism. So, if autophagy is so beneficial, why isn't it running all the time? Because it is a survival mechanism. It is triggered by one primary signal: fasting. In the modern world, autophagy is almost permanently switched off. Why? Because the signal that shuts it down is the same signal that shuts down fat-burning insulin. And its direct antagonist is a nutrient signaling pathway called mTOR. mTOR stands for mammalian target of rapamycin. This pathway senses nutrient availability, especially protein. When you are eating, particularly protein and carbohydrates, the mTOR pathway is activated. It signals the cell. Resources are abundant. It's time to grow and build. Don't worry about cleaning right now. This is the anti-autophagy signal. When you fast, your insulin drops to rock bottom. Your body senses resource scarcity. This low insulin state signals the cell, resources are scarce. It's time to repair and recycle. This is the ultimate signal to activate autophagy. You are training your body's survival instincts, forcing it to become stronger and more efficient under stress. Now, this brings us to the critical question: how long do I need to fast to activate autophagy? This is not an all-or-nothing switch. Autophagy is activated gradually, and the benefits increase with the duration of the fast. Based on the current research, we can identify rough time thresholds. Mild activation, 12 to 16 hours. This level of fasting is achieved through daily intermittent fasting, like the 16.8 method. This is enough to provide significant metabolic benefits, such as improving insulin sensitivity, dropping insulin, and starting the basic cleanup of your liver. Moderate activation, 17 to 24 hours. After 17 to 20 hours, the autophagy signal becomes much stronger. The cell has burned through most of its immediate fuel and is now actively looking for damaged components to recycle for energy. This is a powerful protective level of cleanup. Maximum activation, 24 to 48 hours. The deepest, most therapeutic levels of autophagy typically occur after 24 hours and peak around 48 hours. This is where the body enters a profound state of cellular cleansing, targeting complex, large-scale components and accelerating the elimination of old tissue. This requires a periodic, longer fast under proper supervision. You can also accelerate autophagy through specific practices. The two most powerful external triggers are exercise and cold exposure. Both create a beneficial, controlled stress, a form of hormesis that signals the cells the environment is demanding. Adapt, repair, and become stronger. So let's summarize the central argument. Intermittent fasting is not just a diet trend for losing weight. That is the superficial benefit. Intermittent fasting is the deliberate, powerful practice of activating your body's most ancient and essential survival mechanism. It is how you stop the biological clock. It is how you clean up the neuroinflammation that causes brain fog. It is how you repair the damaged mitochondria that cause chronic fatigue. By strategically creating periods of low insulin and resource scarcity, you are telling your body to stop growing and start repairing. You are forcing the cell to be healthy, resilient, and young again. This is the science of self-eating. This is the science of longevity. Thank you for your time. In our next video, we will discuss the one food you've been told is heart healthy that is a primary driver of inflammation. Please remember to consult your physician. Extended fasting should be approached with caution and medical guidance. This is for educational purposes only.